Do you know why automatic savings and investment is a must to build your wealth? Well, here's why. Everyone knows that they should save money for retirement, for emergency funds. But it's hard to do it manually. If you have to think about it, anything that you have to actually think about is hard to do. And then you forget, you don't have time to do it. There's all these different reasons why our mind doesn't work that way. We fool ourselves. Oh, yeah, we're going to do this. And a year has passed and we haven't done it. So, you know, when you're doing 401k or similar accounts, you arrange it with your job that a certain amount gets put in your paycheck every amount. And before you know it, you have $200,000 in there. Trust me, I've seen it. When I first started and my husband first started, I'm like, okay, how much is 20 years ago? How much is $100 going to be? Well, 20 years later, $100 is going to be $200,000. If that, and as you start working on it, you're automating it and forgetting it. Automating it and forgetting it. That's what I say. Automate it and forget it. So you want to arrange that amount to come directly out of your paycheck if you're doing 401k, just like your taxes, just like everything else. Can you imagine if people had to pay all their taxes at the end of the year? They would probably pass a brick. But so that's why automating it, doing little at a time, the money hits your main account and that's what you do. You do it. Now, I believe that you should have at least 3 main bank accounts that you're automating. So one is your emergency savings bank account. You automate that. If you are self-employed, you should have 3 to 9 months. If 3 to 6 months. If you're not self-employed, around 3 months. Some people say 9 months. I recommend that you have 3 different bank accounts and automatically have the money going out to them. So this is your paycheck comes in or your monthly amount comes in and you organize your finance this way. One bank account is your emergency savings. Now make sure that emergency savings is in a money market account earning the highest interest possible. In today's society, that's a lot. Another is your checking account that goes with all of your bills. And then your third account is the money that you're investing. You need to have a plan where when your income comes in, before you receive it, you know what it is. This is how wealthy people do their stuff. When their money comes in, they know how to divide it. They already have an idea of how much is going here, how much is going there, how much is going where. Of course, your investing pot could be also divided in a couple of different pots depending on where you're at. Your emergency pot is one that once it's finished, you could move on. Once you have enough in your emergency pot, you can move more of the allocation to your investing pot. So I definitely recommend doing between 20 and 25% into your emergency pot, even more, until you've reached your goal in that emergency pot. And then you move that money over to your investing pot. At least those 3 pots. Now, in addition to that, I also have my vacation pot, my kids' college fund pot, and all the different other small subcategory pots that I contribute money to. So this is how wealthy people distribute their money, and they go through how they're working it out. And eventually, before you know it, you're looking at your kids' college fund with tens of thousands of dollars in it. You're looking at your emergency fund that's there. You're looking at your investment fund that is growing with the market. Never underestimate the power of compounded interest. So when you add all of it together, you don't even realize that your net value is so much compared to what it was before. You're in it for the long haul. Go with it and always do the automation.
Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, feel free to give me a follow to get updated on new and upcoming episodes, and listen in every Tuesday and Thursday, where I teach you smart money habits so you can make better money choices with a financial goal focus.